just seemed to work, perfectly that night. And I'll always remember that match as one of my favorite matches.
Definitely. TD was on the show a couple months ago, and he was talking about your guys' band.
Yeah.
Is your interest theme song, is that one of your songs? He said y'all were trying to get that, but I wasn't sure if that was yours or not.
No, the entrance music that we have now is actually not us. But we are actually going to be releasing a CD actually probably within the next couple months.
And where can they pick that up once it's released?
MySpace.com/The High Crusade. That's basically the only website resource that we have right now. But when the album comes available to buy, well, I'm sure we'll have it for sale on there. And maybe more places, we'll see.
All right.
Now, Chris, you talked about, the Motor City Machine Guns and how really you guys' style, is unique. It's all your own. And when I watch you guys, I see the same thing. What was there any obviously there were some influences, but what were some of those? I guess when you guys were forming the tag team and kind of trying to carve your niche.
Well, I think that basically me and Alex just wanted to be just complete students of professional wrestling. Like we really focused we really put our efforts towards learning every style of wrestling. We would study, we would get together, we would watch British tapes, we would watch Mexican wrestling, we would watch Japanese wrestling, which just so happens to be our favorite. American wrestling, we tried to watch it all, and we tried to learn each style, and we worked hard, and we feel like we try to blend a little bit of everything into our matches. We want to, be like complete pro wrestlers, and there's never really been anyone like that can mix every style of wrestling and make it work. So, and that was pretty much our goal. So
you guys can go into any corporation and wrestle any kind of style because of all the tapes and research you guys have done.
Yes, I personally believe so. I believe we are two of the most adaptable pro wrestlers.
Okay. And now, a year and a day ago, you guys were over in New Japan wrestling in Wrestle Kingdom 3, where you guys won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. We ask this a lot with the wrestlers that come on the show who've wrestled abroad. How's the time over there in Japan? Because you guys are loved over there as well.
Oh man, it's great. That's actually our favorite place to go is Japan. That's our favorite place. Just the city of Tokyo is just amazing, and luckily we've been there. I think I've done 11 or 12 tours now, and Alex has done more than that. So we've been over there a lot, and man, it's just great over there. There's so much respect in the locker room and in the arena that it's just you feel like you're a part of just like something so much bigger over there because there's so much respect from the older guys to the younger guys, the veterans to the training young boys that are, everyone receives respect. It's not like a segregated like working class, all the veterans are over here and all the young guys are over here like it is over here. It's not like that. Everyone tries to help each other out, which is one of the coolest things about Japanese wrestling.
That's great. Well, when you're not in Japan, you're not wrestling here at TNA, what do you like to do to just kick back and relax? Are you a comic guy? Are you a cartoons, movies, video games? What does Chris Sabin do?
Man, I like to read a lot. I read a lot of books. I play a lot of video games. Mostly I just like to chill when I'm home, man. We live such fast-paced lifestyle sometimes, honestly. It's just nice to go home and just kick back, throw on some Modern Warfare 2 and just relax,
Nothing wrong with that. Now, Chris, I got a question, and it goes back to last night. I'm sure, of course, you guys were aware of WWE's plans for Raw with the return of Bret Hart, of course. Were any of you guys backstage, or was TNA brass keeping an eye on what was going on there, or were you guys just mainly focused on producing the best show possible last night?
As far as I know, I think everyone was focused here. I know personally, I didn't really care. I don't really watch their show anyway, so I had no really desire to watch it anyway because I don't really watch their product. So, but yeah, I think everyone was mostly focused on what was happening here and now, because this was, like I said before, this was the biggest night that TNA has had up to the date, so seems like everyone was focused on here. There might have been like a peak of curiosity, but other than that, people are focused on TNA.
Now, going back a couple of years ago, the X division was, the thing that everybody knew TNA for. And it seems that lately you guys have moved away from there because, up until last night, we haven't seen the X Division champion, Amazing Red, since I think November 19th when he faced Scott Steiner. Why do you think there was that shift where they kind of moved away from the X Division?
Yeah, I don't really have an answer for that, but like I said before, I guess maybe they don't think that's what the fans want to see. Honestly, when it comes down to it, it's really up to the fans. If there's something that they really want to see, and if they want the show to be a certain way or certain wrestlers they want to see or certain kind of matches, it's really up to the fans to let them know, because it's almost like a working relationship where if the fans let it be known what they want, it almost makes it easier for TNA to give them what they want, and then everyone's happy.
Right. Well, you say you're not watching WWE. You're obviously said you're a student of the game. Who do you like to watch?
I watch mostly foreign tapes, honestly. I'm not going to say that I don't ever watch WWE. I'll flip through the channels and watch a match here and there if it's on or something, but I don't follow what's actually going on. Like, there's some guys that I like to watch. Like, I'll watch Evan Bourne if he's in the ring, or the Hard Dynasty. I like watching those guys too. But I like, basically in Japan, my favorite wrestlers, I like watching the New Japan, Taguchi and Fergal Devitt. They're a really good tag team. We had some good matches over there, and I really enjoy watching those guys. Honestly, me and Alex probably could fill an entire room full of wrestling tapes with all the stuff that we have in DVDs. It's hard to even say like what I like to watch, because I'll watch almost everything.
That's cool. All right. Well, if all hearts are clean, we definitely appreciate you coming on for the HTR Ropey Awards, and as the talent that the fans want to see more in 2010.
Thank you very much, and you guys let your voice be heard,
Definitely. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans, or plug in your MySpace or Facebook or anything before you say goodbye?
I guess I would just like to reiterate what I just said, man. Thank you for all the fans that have supported us through the years. And like I said, if you guys want to see more of us, please let your voices be heard. Let it be known.
And really quick, Chris, as a fellow Detroiter, I just want to say it's cool that you guys, represent the city with all the bad things that go on here and all the bad press and publicity and things like that. It's cool that you guys still represent the city and are proud of the city. So I know personally I am too, and I really enjoy seeing that. So
thank you very much, man. Like you said, Detroit needs heroes, like we said when we first started this, and we're proud of where we're from.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you for coming on, Chris. We hope to talk to you again soon.